Hello everybody and welcome back into the kitchen here. Today I am taking another crack at fudge. You may recall that previous video on the so-called easy peanut butter fudge didn't really work out to my satisfaction, we'll say. So I've been playing around with this one I found on the back of the golden sugar packet. Roger's golden sugar, for those of you who are interested. So it's basically a light brown sugar fudge. Worked out pretty well last time when I tested it, so here's to hoping it works out at least as well this time making the video. Alright, let's get started. So we start off with 2 lightly packed cups of brown sugar. Add to that our 1 can of condensed milk. And then we add to that 2/3 of a cup of butter. Oh, I hate measurements like that. Yep, half cup, full cup. Don't mind that. 2/3. What a pain. Now the recipe I'm using says to put it in the microwave. I'm not using a microwave, I'm using the stove. A little bit of research last time tells me I need to melt this all together and bring it to about 240 degrees on that candy thermometer. So we'll get back to it then. So it's not showing up terribly well on the camera here, but just under 250 for the temperature, so I've pulled it off the element. And I'm letting it slowly cool in the pot. As I have been advised, it's best to let it get down to about 110 before we go to the next step, which is mixing in our icing sugar and flavoring. So, some more waiting. So for some heat factor in this, I'm adding about a teaspoon of our 2017 powdered peppers. Also adding about a tablespoon of maple flavor for a more traditional kind of taste. So maple and peppers, we know I like this. And I guess that means it's time for the icing sugar. So I think I'll just save us all the grievance of listening to the egg beaters. Should add this in slowly. Should sift it first. But for the sake of the video, I'm not. I'm just going to mix it up and we'll get back to you. Now that we've got it all nicely mixed together, the recipe says put it into a pre-greased loaf pan. I'm just going to use the silicone loaf pan and this nifty little silicone bone sheet that I found. And yes, let it cool and set for 30 to 40 minutes and we should be good to go. Well, I've got some dishes to do in the meantime, but if everything goes according to plan, this should set nicely. So I'll just put them in the fridge to do that, and we'll get back to it in a little while. So out of my 2 options, I'd say the silicone loaf mold definitely worked best. The bone mold kind of worked, but not really. I think it could use, well, probably a little bit more heat. Might keep it a bit more stable. I don't know. Still learning about this as I go. Time to try it, though, and wrap this up. Alright, I'm going to do this quick because it looks like the battery's dying and fudge is still a little bit limp, but here's that bone. It's not bad. I might be getting better at this candy thing. Definitely got some after heat from that 2017. That is a very, very nice blend. I wish I had paid attention to what all went into it. But you know, that's me, right? Alright, I have some fudge to clean up and some dishes to do. Thank you all for joining me, everybody, and yeah, give it a try. Pretty straightforward. Seemed to work for me. I'll see you guys later.